my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me. Prefer to get it on my own, I relax for help. These women don't love you, nigga snakes, I thug it by myself. Check out this brand new stick, I got this bitch fresh off the shelf. And I ain't buy this holder stun, I keep it on my belt. I bang out with my enemies, the clip long as a centipede. Before it's over with, I'ma make sure you remember me. My heart cold as December, be my temper hot as a 3rd degree. No limits to this life, I keep soul sweeping like Master P. Every now and then I ask the Lord, can I see another day? So God fearing, I tend to stutter when I say my grace. Shooters on point, they got the same average as Stephen Clay. The only difference in this game is we can't afford to play. And that's just facts, the minute you lack, you getting cracked. These niggas don't care about life itself, they quick to turn you to a pack. And that's just that, fuck who think my shit whack. Most slept on in my city, but Lord knows I love that rap. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you say you had the bang one ball playing with them. You better check the scope. Bitch, I'm from Glen Oaks. Everybody shooters, everybody trying to score. The Glock hold 32 rounds. It dunk like Shaq, but it shoot like Kobe though. It'll only take GG jersey to make a fuck nigga kiss the flow. I lost my best friend to the system. That shit hurting me. But every day I pray that God never take Glenn from me. Niggas spinning back to back. This word getting wicked. That's why I keep something with me. Getting out the mud, pops always told me, son, ain't nothing free. I finally jumped back on them beats, and now my mind at ease. Wanna book me for a show that's cool, long as my gang with me. I never let you take a thing from me. Bitch, ain't no stain in me. Before you do that, I'll jump in the bathtub of bleach. I'm tired of saying rest in pieces. Murder everywhere you see. Down to my 3rd rod in this thunderstorm like CP3. How would you feel, nigga? Blame your dog, that shit'll make you cry. Boy, I'm a grown man when I speak, nigga, look me in my eye. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate. Get on my knees, pray in the dark because I know some niggas won't take me. Whatever they say, that shit won't make or break me. Riding around with a burner, never once put it on safety. Shit, it's your choice, you either love me or you hate me.
Y'all, I got you. I'm about to tell you right now. Be paying attention. Look, I got $10 for somebody. Drop your cash app in the chat. First one, drop that cash app in the chat. Get you $10 right now. Let's go. All right, so look, do what I'm doing now. Then I got another $10 for a name. I need a name. I'm about to tell y'all what I'm looking for. I got $10 for the first cash app. Hit the board in the chat, and then I got a $10 for a name. I need a name. So somebody resigned today. Find out what his name was. The dude who resigned. Find out what his name was. Somebody resigned today. Find out what his name was. There you go, Splash. I just told you. Yeah, somebody resigned today. Find out what his name was. First person put that cash up in the chat, get $10. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Only my truest. Who resigned today? Who resigned today? Who resigned today? Y'all get that name for me. See if y'all can find out. See if y'all can find out who that was that resigned today. I know. Let's see. There it is. War Ready got his cash app in the chat. Send War Ready $10. He the first one to drop the cash out. What's up, Norway Trucking? In the building. Norway Trucking in the building. Hey, Norway Trucking. I told everybody that you sent me $200 for your Emmy, man. I ain't me. It just slipped out, man. I didn't mean to, you know what I'm saying, disclose the money and shit, but man, it just slipped out, man. I couldn't help myself, man. I was too crunk up today, so I had just told that I know it. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it just slipped out, huh? Yup. For a $10 cash out, that name right there. Whoever got that name, look, War Ready just put his cash up in the chat. Send him $10. There you go, Nowhere Trucking on the Bizoid. There you go, boss. On the board. Yup. And then I got do that right quick. So yeah, that we got going on, man. Look, it's the Late Show, Ellenwood Studio TV on the face of the Austin sector. We about to get this business started, man. I dare somebody hit the link today, man. I'm about to put a belt all over somebody's rump. It real. I'm about to put a belt all over a rump today, man. Look, we got 4 new ones on the board. They're going Northwest Trucking in the building. You know what I'm saying? Northwest Trucking is in the building. Look at him up there politicking and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at him, he talking this shit. Yeah, him and Lane, they up there talking about some CDLs or something. I can't hear what he's saying. Huh? Yeah. War Ready. I said the first person put their cash up in the chat, get $10 and War Ready with the first one. Take it wrench too. Take it wrench too. Look at Trill in the house. What's up, Trill? I know Nowhere Trucking. I didn't want nobody to know that, you know what I'm saying, how much they were. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on the board, man. On the board. You know, let me see what else I got. This one right here. There you go. There you go. Look at Jay Dooley in the house. Look at Jay Dooley. Who Jay Dooley? My partner Jay Dooley in there. Here's all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're doing the big thing over here, man. In Ellenwood Studio TV, man, on the face of the sector. And you know, we're doing our thing, man. You know what I'm saying? With great power comes great responsibility. So we ain't tripping about nothing, man. But you know, we gotta make sure we keep it G'd up, you know what I'm saying, at all times, no matter what. Sunday we did the Good Morning Ellenwood show, and I told y'all that was the Sunday show. So on the Sunday show, we talked about today. We talked about everything that happened today. We talked about it Sunday. That's how you know you know what I'm saying, we way ahead of the algorithm. We way advanced over here. You know what I'm saying? We got the smartest audience in the world, you know what I'm saying, with the best content. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on that name to find out who resigned today. You know what I'm saying? I got about 52 minutes to get that name on the board and win $10. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we had 2 contests today, real quick, fast, you know what I'm saying? Because we really trying to get to the new. But I do appreciate y'all supporting me, so I make sure that I give back. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the game I picked up out here, making sure that we give back too. But you know what I'm saying? I already knew that because that's what I did in the streets anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was able to keep, you know, my emotion the way I kept my emotion. But anyway, we talked about it on Sunday about how they was pushing all this fake news about these emails and about these Epstein files, and that eventually the truth was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? So today they had the procedural vote to see if they could release the files. So the House voted today unanimously to release the files. Damn near everybody said yes, except for one person, And that was the representative out of Louisiana. His name is Clay Higgins. He used to be a sheriff in Louisiana. And he one of the good guys, though. He is one of the good guys, but he voted no on releasing the files. And he wanted to go on record, you know what I'm saying, making his statement. And his statement was that it really not Congress' position to release the files. That's the Department of Justice thing. It's the DOJ play to really release the files. So he just wanted to say no, to be on record, just saying that's a slippery slope of the federal government, you know what I'm saying, releasing court documents and paperwork like that when that's the Department of Justice, that's they, you know what I'm saying, area. So you know what I'm saying, I wanted to make sure we got that on the board. But yeah, Clay Higgins, he a good guy though too, man. I'm gonna find his video by the end of the night, and I'm gonna play his video so y'all could see him before he got to office. Like I say, he was a sheriff in Louisiana. And at one point in time, it was a street gang in Louisiana called the Gremlins. Okay. It was a street gang in Louisiana called the Gremlins, and he was running them down. And you know what I'm saying, he had cut a couple videos letting them boys know that, you know what I'm saying, he was in town and that he was not gonna rest until he apprehended them. They was out here doing all kind of illegal activities, apparently, allegedly. And you know, bodies was dropping all over the city. So him being the sheriff, you know what I'm saying, he cut a couple videos letting them know that he was on their bumper and he wanted to see about them. And years later, he ran for Congress and won his house. And he actually, you know, one of them guys, man. He is actually one of them guys. So shouts out to Clay Higgins, man, representing out of Louisiana. Hey, War Ready. Splash says she can't find your cash out. Did you type it correctly? Because she sure trying to send that to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? She said she couldn't find it. So make sure you type the right cash app in there, man. Is that a Q or a G? I think that's a Q, babe.
Where? Because I can't even see it now.
It's in the look. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'm let my sister take out right quick. Take out Twin while I introduce the next person on the board. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That real spirit in the building. Take out Twin.
I told God I have a hard time with patience, my board is full. It's a lot of moves that I done postponed cause of your book. They forgot about the queen, she has skills to capture rooks. So any peace protecting castles, a straight move they getting took. It ain't no allies. You can get your bishop, pope, pastor, or rabbi, but none of those prayers protect your flesh from your past life. Cause a night gets it jumping, they'll shape plans, create they flat minds. Same meals they gotta take if I choose to go and get mine. I start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts. Sadly we're here today cause these things they escalate. A woman scorn is something that they underestimate. Don't involve your ego, we target to check they mates. That means I'll sacrifice all they pieces to make it safe. I need a new team, mine is playing both sides. Bad diagonal moves, why do demons wanna hide? And bishop type movements, we cut they corners, let them die. It's 64 squares and you can't check her up, no lies. Now start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts.
All right, there we go. Got my partner Real Spiel on the board. There he is, pimping. You know what I'm saying? Got pimping on the board. Look at him. He is crunk. Hey, War Ready, my catch up on the board. Send me a request for $10. Cause she can't find that. What you putting up there? The rear sat runner Q ain't working, bro. She popping that in and ain't popping nothing. That thing now. You know what I'm saying? She popping that in, it ain't popping nothing. So yeah, man, we got a big show for y'all tonight, man. We got a big show for y'all tonight. So where I was at, I was getting on them emails for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was there go Twan Wilson, the kid in the building. Look at it. The kid in the building. Twan Wilson. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. I got you. Yeah, the kid in the building. What? I know. Look, I can't do it right now. On my choice, where he at? Oh, he must be on the other one. I can't see him right now. I'm on the big screen on my choice. You know what I'm saying? I think it's not popping up on both of them, so I can't see both of the Let me see. I can go to the other chat. I got you. Don't even trip. Whatever y'all got going on, I got you. I'm working with y'all tonight, man. I'm working with y'all tonight because it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on trying to get me from putting the news on the board. But y'all know my motto. We're going to have this conversation. I'm going to slow y'all down, and we're going to have this conversation. I ain't let nobody get nowhere. Yeah, we're going to put this work on the board today. Because they've been out here playing a whole bunch of games, man. David Richardson. Let me see if that's the right name on my truck. Let me see if that's the right name. I don't think that's what we're looking for on my truck. That's a good guess, though. But nah, that ain't who we looking for. That's not who we looking for. I want to give y'all a clue, but no, sir. No, sir, Bob. No clues will be given tonight. Y'all gonna have to work for this one. But nah, that's a good guess. I seen he resign. Nah, wasn't that dude. It wasn't David Richardson. But why did he resign, though? Why did David Richardson resign? See, when you find out why the other guy resigned, it's gonna all make sense to you then. You're gonna already know, man. You're gonna already know. So, where we was at? So, yeah, we're gonna pick up this story. Every time we stop it, we're gonna pick it right back up because we ain't letting them get away today. We're not letting them get away today. They got the kid in the building. So what happened Sunday, we did the Sunday show. It was called Good Morning Ellenwood. And on that show, I told y'all how these Sunday programs work. So on the big news networks, they drop their Sunday show and they tell you everything that's going on during the week. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened last week, and then they preview the news for the upcoming week. So that's what we did. And we previewed that the House was going to be voting Tuesday. So they voted today, Tuesday, whatever. And we told you that it was going to probably pretty much be a unanimous vote, that everybody was going to vote yes. We wanted to see who was going to vote no. Only one person voted no, and that was Clay Higgins, the representative for Louisiana. And his reasoning for voting no today on releasing the files was because it's really not Congress' job to release the files. It's really the Department of Justice job. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't tripping about it, but he just wanted to make sure that that point was made because it's slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? With Congress overstepping their boundaries and stuff, because Congress actually write the laws. You know what I'm saying? So that's their job. Their job is not to release files and emails and stuff on crimes that were committed. You know what I mean? So he was making sure that he was on record, you know what I'm saying that, but he wasn't tripping about it, you know, because the whole thing is if your name is in that paperwork, you got to come on a camera. Like I'm on the live feed right now. Yeah, you got to get yourself on the live feed and tell everybody why your name is in them paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Why is your name in the paperwork? You know what I mean? So last week, you remember now the government was on the shutdown, and they had y'all freaking out about the food stamps and all that nonsense. Remember that? Had y'all thinking y'all was gonna be breaking into Walmart and all that. Then a couple days later, they went on in open the government back up. So the day that they decided to open the government back up, what happened? Y'all don't even remember. You know why? Because that was the day that they released the email. They treat y'all again. Yeah, they released the emails that day, the same day that they opened the government up. They released the emails. You know what I'm saying? They did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to run a little scam, a little story right now for the next 5-6 days. And then they going on vacation again. You know what the date is? Today the 19th. Thanksgiving coming up. Yeah, they going on vacation again. Then they gonna work until about the 10th or the 11th of next month, and then they go on vacation again. Yeah, they just trying to run a little news cycle right now. They just running a play. So while they running a play, I'm gonna run a parallel play right along with them. So I'm gonna drop my content right along with them. While they doing their play, I'm doing mine. They run around telling lies. And I caught them today. So they had an hour-long debate. You know what I'm saying? It's probably about both sides got, you know what I'm saying, 20 minutes apiece. And then they broke it up into gave, you know, members 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds to, you know, come down to the floor and speak. Now, when all the Democrats came down to the floor and speak, the only thing they could talk about was the victims, talking about the victims. You know what I'm saying? That was their whole swag today, to talk about the victims. You know what I'm saying? And then the Republicans was actually giving you some real news today. They were saying, like, this is crazy talk, because y'all was in office the last 4 years with Biden. Y'all had control of the House and the Senate. Why didn't y'all talk about releasing the files then? When none of y'all on record talking about releasing no files then, when y'all had control of everything. Now that Trump is in control, now that the Republicans is in control, now y'all want to release the files. Y'all want to talk about that. And the only reason you want to talk about that because you think you can get the people behind you on that issue. Because Trump got a whole nother issue he running on. He got all kind of other stuff he doing that ain't got nothing to do with that. And see, so y'all trying to distract and block and do all that with these emails and this Epstein stuff. So it comes to a certain point to where we can't worry about it no more. It's like, okay, cool, this what's up. Go ahead and release the emails. Go ahead and release all the file. Whatever you got, release it. You know what I'm saying? They doing their best to try to tie Trump's name to the stuff. But if you know anything about what's going on, you know Trump ain't got nothing to do with none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trump ain't got nothing to do with none of these emails and these files and stuff. Now, his name is going to come up in the paperwork, but he didn't already explain why his name is in it and why his name came up. Now, once it's being released, all the other people's names who been in it, been on it, they knew it. The question going to be on the board, why haven't they came out and said that? Why everybody been hiding their name for so long? See, and just running around with Trump name in their mouth. And Trump ain't even did nothing. See, that's the whole funny part about it. Trump ain't even did nothing. It was a lady in Congress. She up there asking questions. You know what I'm saying? She representing a Democrat, a black lady. She up there asking questions of one of Trump's former lawyers, Michael Cohen. You know, the one who lied on Trump and did all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? She up there asking him questions. And so they would go you get 3 minutes to ask questions, Republicans, then Democrats get 3 minutes to ask questions. So the Republicans were asking their questions. And then she is next. She is sitting there on her phone texting with somebody. You know what I'm saying? She on her phone texting with somebody, and she waiting on her turn to ask questions. So the dude is texting her, and she like, hurry up, I'm next. You know what I'm saying? Letting him know that she needs to talk. So what, hurry up. So he telling her what to say. And who you think she texting? Who do you think she's texting? You know what I'm saying? Because I see y'all having a hard time getting that $10 in here for who resigned today. So here go the next question on the board. Bring me the lady name who I'm talking about and who she was texting. And I give you $10 for that. Either one of them three. I need the dude who resigned today. That'll get you $10 right now. Or you could bring me the lady name and plus whoever she was texting today. That'll get you $10. Either or. One of them two questions right now will get you $10. Bring me this lady name and who she was texting. Or you can bring me the dude who resigned name. And before we scratch this show all the way out, I'm going to give you all their names. How about that? Before we scratch the show all the way out, I'm going to give you all the names. So, yo, we on the board now. We on the board. So, yeah, she up there running her mouth about Trump for the last 2 years. And then her little scandal done hit the board. So she in the House of Representatives at a hearing, and she asking Trump's lawyer questions, but she receiving text messages on what to ask him. Who was texting her? Y'all ain't gonna never believe who was texting this lady. You see, it's a little thing called projection. Everything that the Democrats are doing is what they accuse Trump of doing. You see what I'm saying? They always accuse him of doing something, but they be the very one that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? They always accuse him. There it is, Fitzpatrick on the board. Shouts out to Fitzpatrick. Hey, Fitzpatrick, drop your cash up. I got you. Fitzpatrick got the answer. Fitzpatrick got the answer. Now tell them who it. Well, okay. So Black, that's the that was the lady, and she was the representative. She was literally in the House of Representatives, asking questions to Trump's lawyer, former lawyer, and receiving text messages from Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein is texting her, telling her what to say. You can't make this stuff up. Shouts out to Twan Wills. What's up, Twan? Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this stuff up, man. This lady was asking Trump's lawyers questions, and Epstein is the one texting her the questions. Epstein is the one texting her the questions, man. And she is answering his questions. She is asking his questions to Trump's lawyer, trying to smear Trump's name up. You know what I'm saying? These Democrats is hell, man. They don't got no... They the biggest hypocrites in the world. They are the biggest hypocrites in the world, man. So yeah, this lady running around smear Trump up every chance she get, telling lies on it. And then when this news come out, she look absolutely crazy today. She look absolutely crazy today, trying to tie Trump to Epstein, and the whole time she on the phone with him. She on the phone with him. And then she tried to smear Trump up today and say who was on the phone with a felon. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump is, you know what I'm saying, judged by the law, he was convicted of some felonies, so he's a felon now. So now they're trying to say that Trump was a felon. So would you rather be on the phone with Donald Trump, who got caught? He got his felony charge for misrepresenting some documents, saying that he paid his lawyer, and the government saying that, you know what I'm saying, he paid this lady. And then Trump said that, you know, he didn't pay the lady. He paid the lawyer. The lawyer paid the lady. So in Trump's documents, it say lawyer. But the government said that he should have wrote down the lady name, Stormy Daniels. Now, that's what he went to court for. And that's what he got his felony conviction for. You know what I'm saying? For a paperwork crime. Now, would you rather be Trump, Colin Trump? Would you rather be Colin Trump, who did a paperwork situation with his lawyer, where he paid his lawyer and then he wrote down paid to the lawyer, but the government stretched it out and made it look like he should have wrote down he paid it to the lady? Now, would you rather call Trump or would you rather call Jeffrey Epstein? You understand what I'm telling you? Who would you rather be on the phone with, Trump or Jeffrey Epstein? And just put that in your pipe and smoke it right quick. You know what I'm saying? These people are absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So the government shutdown was over with. These people go up and get they go up and get some emails from Jeffrey Epstein estate. In the emails, he talking to his girlfriend at the time, which is Ghislaine Maxwell. That's the lady that's locked up right now. He talking to her in the emails. What's up, Twan Wilson, my guy? That's you on the board, man. That's you on the board, my player partner. That right, Phil Patrick. Do what I do, Phil Patrick. This my lane. This is what I do. Next time you come through here, bring a friend with you. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. I put it down for real. I really put down the real news for real. And look, I'm doing it with no hands. I ain't reading nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't reading, I'm talking. You understand me? So, where I was at? Oh, yeah, I was telling y'all about the emails. So, the government released, not the government, the Democrats released the emails this week about the Jeffrey Epstein situation. They got them emails from his estate. They were emails between him and his girlfriend at the time, which was Ghislaine Maxwell. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein is having a conversation. As soon as I seen the email, I knew it was a bunch of bull crap. Why would you type an email to your girlfriend and redact somebody's name in the email? You wouldn't do that. You would just type the email to her and y'all just having a random conversation. You know what I'm saying? See, if you know anything about these emails, if you know anything about the law, then you know what you're looking at. You actually, look at my brother right there. He talking about some fake news. He found some fake news on the internet. He gonna pop up and tell us all about it. He just found some fake news somewhere. Almighty Lane, like my partner in the build. He gonna pop up and tell us all about it one day. But yeah, let me go ahead on what I got going on, because this ain't that. So yeah, the Democrats pull up with the emails from Jeffrey Epstein to his girlfriend. Now, watch how I land this plane, because you got a lot of people out here trying to stop me, but I got y'all. So look, he having the email that he sent to his girlfriend. Why would he redact a name in an email that he just typed to his girlfriend? They just having a conversation. Why would he redact the name? He wouldn't. Anyway, the fact that they even having this conversation is all kind of sketchy. What it is it's a after the fact conversation where they trying to have it for a situation just like today. So they tried to put all this stuff in some emails, acting like they was having a conversation so they can try to smear somebody up later to use it as they trying to do now. So if you read the conversation, they talking about somebody, which they name they redacted, was at the house with Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's what the email is about. But they redacted the name. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that if you were just typing to your girlfriend, if you were just talking to her, asking her about, hey, you know, the government, man, he better be looking on, tell them about him and that girl at the house. You know, that's basically what he was saying to her. So why would you redact her name in the email? You just typing to your silly girlfriend. Y'all having a silly conversation. But when I'm reading the conversation, I could tell that a lawyer had them crafted up because of the way he's typing their emails. Anyway, in the original email, the name is right there clearly. And that's what we was telling everybody at the time. Like, that's that one lady. And everybody, no, that's a da-da-da-da-da. And I keep trying to tell them that ain't what the email say. He keep trying to tell me that this email is the victim because it say redacted victim. And then they trying to argue me that redacted victim mean that Trump is the one that victimized her. And I keep telling them that is not what that means. That just means that she is legally considered a victim. She was victimized in some kind of case. The email don't even say what kind of case it was or who the victimizer was. But they got her name in a sentence with Trump name to make you think that he the one victimized the lady. Man, they wouldn't do that. I said, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. And it's called drive-by. Yeah, they drive by and, you know what I'm saying, they don't really get out and hit no target. They just drive by and smear everybody up. You know what I mean? That's what that was. They just smeared Trump up with that by redacting the lady's name and then, you know what I'm saying, putting Trump name in the same sentence. That made people think that this was Trump's victim. But Trump have never been charged with victimizing nobody. You see what I'm saying? So when the next, because they released these emails at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Well, not at the end of the day, but when other stuff was going on. So people didn't really know what they had going on. As soon as they found out what was going on, they told everybody that these emails. What's up, Pacino the Don? Somebody still lying. Okay, I'm gonna find out who that is in the chat and get on and block them. Whoever in the chat telling fabrications and misrepresenting stuff, we're gonna get y'all blocked. Pacino is over here now. So yeah, we trying to figure out who that was in the beginning of the email. Who the name?
So this is day 3 of you lying still, bro. Like you can't. It ain't gonna be because you keep
let me introduce this. This is Pacino the Don on the board right now.
You ain't got to introduce me. Everybody know who I am, bro. This shit getting weird with you. Yeah, man.
We got new people in the building now. Hey, this the Late Show, Ellenwoodstudiostv. I'm the face of the Austinsector. We got Pacino the Don on the board. He has just popped up with his nonsense again today. John Fitzpatrick, Splash got the $10 on the way. She just found your cash up. She about to send that to you. Appreciate you for participating, my guy. We got Pacino the Don on the door. What's up, boss? What's going on, homie?
You lying for the 3rd night in a row.
What I lied about,
bro. It's funny to you. It's funny to nobody else. Like it's only funny to you. Like
what did I lie about? Stop saying
everything
I lied
you
to
talking about now.
About.
You lying about, bro. We broke this down yesterday, and you come right back to lie again.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for participating. What did I lie about? Again, because what I'm telling you is the truth.
Bruh, nobody says it's the truth but you. I done provided facts and the information, and you still lying on it.
Okay, so I'm going to put my information on the board again, and you can tell me where I'm wrong at. So the email that was sent out had the lady's name in it. When the Democrats released the information, they redacted the name.
They had to redact the name because it was an email. If I send you an email and the email goes directly from me to you, there's nothing in it. But if the person that's being described in the email is an underage person, before the Democrats can release it, they got to redact it. Are you retarded?
Okay, that's your information. Now, that's
not my information, bro. That's facts. You can't release juveniles' names on nothing. What are you talking about?
I'm about to tell you what I'm talking about. That is the truth, but
it ain't no but to it. It's just the truth.
It is a but, because if the person comes out and outs themselves and talks about the situation, you do not.
But ain't no person came out and said nothing because you don't know whose name is on that paper.
You do know whose name on the paper. The name
was clearly on the paper.
The name was clearly on the paper. The name was Virginia. The name was clearly on the paper.
No, it was not, bro.
It
Look,
was.
man, we had this talk last
Where did
night, bro. You
get
can't
that
keep lying.
information from?
You know what, my nigga? I can't do this shit with you no more,
Where
bro.
did
This
you
game
get that
that you play,
information that wasn't
this
her
game
name?
you play is retarded as fuck.
That
This
was,
shit you do for Trump, my
that
nigga.
was
You
her
like
name.
Epstein.
That was
You
her
retarded
name,
with
and
this
then
shit,
nobody
my nigga.
said nothing different.
Bruh, you the only person that's saying what the fuck you saying.
No, I'm not.
Bring up Virginia Dufresne's name on that paper. Bring the paper
I'm
up.
about to show you right now. I'm about to show you right now. They said today in the House
Who
of
said it? You said it 3 days ago.
They said it today when they was taking the vote.
Who?
Huh?
Look, bruh.
And they said it 3 days ago too, but they
told these
definitely
people
said
the other day that you have firsthand information. Tell these people who your firsthand. You did say that. You said you had firsthand information.
Also,
it ain't no today. Also,
right.
So they finally said it today. Who told you 4 days ago?
No. They been said it, but I'm telling you, they said it on the floor today.
Who?
The Mike Johnson said it today on the floor.
Who said it 4 days ago when you said you have firsthand information?
Megyn Kelly said it 4 days ago.
No, she did. You know what, bruh?
Yes, she did.
I'm so tired of your fucking lies.
Megyn Kelly said it 4 days ago.
I will never come back over here again, bro. You enjoy and do whatever the fuck you doing. You and that pedo loving ass nigga shit you be doing, bro. You can shuck and jive and do that raccoon shit, my nigga. I'm tired of you playing those people's out, bro.
You see how
I'm done with this shit, my nigga. Fuck off, bro.
You see how you run from the facts? I know it's tough when you ain't got the facts on your side. I know it's tough when they ain't got the facts on their side. They see, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm not about to get up and tell no lies. That for sure. I'm not about to get up here and tell no lies. I'm not about to tell y'all one lie. So I'm about to put what I said on the board again. The email that the Democrats released.
Hospital bed, man. What's up, hospital bed, man?
Man, coolin', man. What's happening, man?
Man, you got that, man, what that nigga? I just popped back in, man. What Pacino? He married that Jane?
Man, he stay mad, man, because it be tough catching. It be tough catching that belt every day, man. It be tough catching that belt every day.
I know you the hospital. I like how you be saying, like, I ain't know you had no. I know she was a gangster over there now. I guarantee you both y'all spend the night in the hospital bed.
I guarantee it. Hey, that ain't no fake news.
Well, I like that shit that way. Bullshit.
Man, I tell her to go, man. Yeah, hey, she going.
Hold up now. I ain't know that bitch over there with you was a gangster now. I ain't know y'all on no gangster shit.
Hey, right. I thought y'all worked. I thought y'all worked a job. You telling me something new now.
Hey, what up, Hey, I like how you got me back there, man, with that cowboy. Yeah, nigga.
Okay. I said he gonna like this. He gonna like this. It's real. Man.
Yeah, man. Let me get back to work, man. I'm gonna got my headphones on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up, man. I got 17 minutes to go for the end of the show. Appreciate it, man. My journalist partner in the building. I got my journalist partner in the building. Big slap game, man. The kid, Twan Wilson, man. Hey, he day one, man. He been fucking with me for day one, man, for real. Favorite op shit, man. He used to troll me all night long, home. To my brother, used to troll me all night long. Didn't give me no break, y'all. Didn't give me no break, man. So look, back to what I was telling them, Patrick. I got you, cause you know what I'm saying. You see how they be interrupting the show, cause they don't want to get the news out there. But I got you. I stay on point like a flashlight, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I go right back to where I left off at. All the interruptions. Anyway, so the Democrats went to Epstein's house and got his files from the estate and released the emails. In the emails, it was one email between him and his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. In the email, it had a name in the email. But when the Democrats released it to the public, they redacted the name to try to smear Donald Trump up. They looked through all these documents and stuff, and they can only find 3 stupid emails with his name in it to try to make him look bad. So one of them said something about him being at the house You know what I'm saying? And they put this lady name in the email, but they redacted the name. That don't even mean that this was even a true statement. It was just something that was said in a stupid email. But my point when I was telling this story was that the name was redacted, but in the actual email, the name is clearly visible. So why would they redact the name? Because they wanted to call the lady a victim to make people think that Trump had did something to somebody. Because if you go online and look around, nobody with any sense is saying any of that because they know better. They just did that for the public because they had to get the heat off of them for having the government locked down for 45 days. See what I'm saying? The government shutdown didn't work in their favor. So soon as they figured out, well, this is going bad, they went on and voted yes to open the government back up and then dropped the emails off the same day to take away from the government lockdown story. Now the emails is the big story, but the emails ran away the next day because of the story that I'm telling y'all, that the name in the email that they tried to hide, it was not redacted. Everybody knew who it was. Right, they just trying to muddy up the waters. But we asking for the facts, though, because now they done played such a stupid game. Now all the files is coming out now. So every name is coming out now. My thing is, if you've been in them paperwork, if you've been running your mouth, you've been flying around the country, doing all this stuff, you better get in front of a camera and explain yourself. Because your name is on these papers, then when they come out, the people want to know why. The people want to know why is your name on this paperwork when it come out now. And they is not going to be playing with you about it. Trust and believe now, because the Democrats have made such a big deal about it, trying to make the low IQ people, the low information people believe that Donald Trump had something to do with it. That when it come out, the people who really had something to do with it, yeah, it's going to be questions to be asked. For real, it's going to be questions to be asked. You think his name is in it, Fitzpatrick? Okay, listen, this is a 3-part show, audio, video, and the chat. Every now and then, coming through the chat, and I won't repeat it on the live feed. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to go in the chat and find out what was just said. You see what I'm saying? You got me on the screen. I'm your video tonight. You know what I mean? I'm the video portion of the show tonight, man. I'm your host, Ted Turner. This is the Late Late Show. You're in Ellenwoodstudiostv on the face of the Austin sector. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the video portion of your show tonight. And then you hear me on this microphone. They paying millions of dollars for people to talk behind these things. I'm one of the best at it. I'm one of the best at it. You understand me? So that's the audio portion of your show. And then you got the chat. You know what I'm saying? Got the gang over there rocking out in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I see Florida Ward in the building. What's up, Florida Ward? You know what I mean? So this is a 3-part show. You got audio, video, and the chat. So one of my people in the chat, one of my new people that came through tonight, John Fitzpatrick, a new subscriber to the channel. He been rocking out with me all day. He won $10 for getting the question correct. He answered the correct question. Splash sent that money right on to him. And he been rocking out with me all night. And he just put some comments in the chat because we're talking about the names that's on the Epstein file. So he just wrote down somebody's name. He said he don't know if they is on the list or not. He just guessing. But I'm not going to repeat it. You're going to have to look in the chat and find out for yourself. But I put it on the screen, though. I put it right there on the screen for you, man. So we're going to continue on with the show, man. This is a 1-hour show, too. We got 11 minutes to the finish line. We rocking and rolling, man. We is rocking and rolling. So the Democrats put out the emails with the lady name redacted, and her name is Virginia. The reason why they redacted her name, because when she raised her right hand and said, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, she couldn't say nothing bad about Donald Trump. She did not say nothing bad about Donald Trump. See, she was the only person that they had to try to connect him with Epstein with. You know what I mean? So that was their whole play. They ran their play. You know what I'm saying? They got some more tricks up their sleeve though. Cause these some real slimy people. These Democrats are real slimy, man. Now hey man, this a podcast, Fitzpatrick. This is a podcast. So we gonna we're gonna talk about, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about all types of stuff. So every now and then, I might not read a comment. You know what I'm saying? So that was the one that I wasn't gonna read. You type that name up there, I was not gonna read that name because I don't have any information that he is in the files. But I don't have no information that he ain't in them. That the same thing they be doing. That what they be doing, smearing up people's name like that. So I'm gonna smear his up. Bill Gates. I don't have nothing to say that your name ain't in them papers. It ain't nothing. I haven't seen one thing to say that Bill Gates was not flying around with Jeffrey Epstein. I haven't seen it. But the information is coming out, and if he ain't on the list, then that'll be a good thing. Now that's how you do it. Hey, Fitzpatrick, that's how you do it. That's 101. That's smearing him up 101. I haven't seen nothing to say that Bill Gates' name was not on that paperwork. I cannot say that he was not on Jeffrey Epstein Island because I have not seen nothing to confirm that. That's how you smear him up 101. Here got my brother in the building, the almighty Lane. Like
I had Cam up to say, look me in my eyes. You ran Pacino the done off with the fake news and the lies. Oh no, I ain't trying to see that. you done ran Pacino off, bro. Goddamn, bro.
Now I put a belt on it, home. I run to it if I ain't got no facts when I'm talking to Ted Turner.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be proven right, bro. I'm gonna be proven right because I ain't saying nothing wrong. You know how I get out. You know how I get out. I ain't gonna come up here with no fugazi in there.
Now I've been watching. I gotta go. I gotta do some fact checking. Now it's been a good show.
Okay.
That's why I ain't want to pop out and run what was going on, like, cause I ain't checked my facts, and I ain't like so. I
you didn't want to pop up here. See, you didn't want to pop up here on thin ice, did you?
Yeah, I don't come up here half cocked. Hell no, that's dead. Nah, hell no.
It's real, man. You got no bullets and stuff. You pop up here, man. Look, you got a knife.
It most definitely been a good show. I gotta.
I appreciate it, Bob. I appreciate it, Bob, man. Look, man, I be just trying to do my thing, man. I just be trying to do my thing, man. Did you see all the people on the screen, all the new guys that done popped out tonight?
Yeah, that's what
There go the kid. There go the kid, right? Now, let me see where. Look. Jay Dooley done popped out tonight. Hey, Jay Dooley done popped out tonight. Let me see who else done popped out tonight. Look. Norway Trucking done popped out tonight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it.
Okay, let's see where done popped out tonight. My partner done popped out tonight, some ism. He gonna pop some peas later on for you. He gonna pop some peas for you. Real skill in the beard. Look at it. Real funny, man. Hey, man. So yeah, man. Hey, no, Fitzpatrick. No, hey, I'm glad you came by, man. I'm glad you came by, John Fitzpatrick. I really appreciate you being in the building, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Give John Fitzpatrick a salute, man. Shout out for coming by, supporting the page, man.
What up, my nigga? I'm cool.
I appreciate that, Fitzpatrick, man. I really appreciate you staying locked in with me, man. This is an hour show. It's every night at midnight from 12 to 1. I just go for 1 hour, and I put all the real news on the board. I don't do no fake news. I do a lot of what I do, though.
That was fake news right there, but go ahead and eat your show. I ain't gonna I see Real Speed on the board.
Get some research, you can find out what her name was, because they done said it all over the internet. They said it today in the House of Representatives, on the floor in the House. They said it. I appreciate that. So yeah, that was the first bit of story. Y'all never did tell me who resigned today, so we'll get to that tomorrow. Somebody resigned today. One of these big wigs out here. He tied up with Jeffrey Epstein, and he resigned today. You know what I'm saying? He resigned today, and I was giving away $10 for somebody who gave me his name, but didn't nobody pop out with his name, so I changed the question to another one about who. Go, huh?
I know who resigned today, but hey, bro, the question already gone. It's all right.
Okay, we'll talk about it. So look, the other question that I posed, because they didn't know about that, was that one of the representatives was in Congress one day, and Trump lawyer was on the stand. They was grilling him. They were doing 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. You get 5 minutes, I get 5 minutes. And then the Republican was doing his 5 minutes. Her phone was going off. She over there texting somebody giving her some information. She said in the text message, hurry up, because I'm next. And then he give her a name. And then she said, who is that? And then it's somebody she's supposed to ask about. So then as soon as she get up her chain, then she start asking him about some text messages she got. And that lady was talking to Jeffrey Epstein. Big Democrat. Big Democrat. Yeah, she got caught today. She looked sick today, trying to shake it off. Talking about some. She said that she don't want to talk about talking to felons because y'all been talking to felons. So you mean to tell me that Donald Trump got accused of paying a hooker to not tell everybody that they had some relations, and he gave the money to his lawyer? The government said that he should have wrote down, he gave it to the lady. That's what he got his felony charge for. You're telling me that's bad, but it's okay for you to be texting Jeffrey Epstein, charged with everything that he was charged with?
Hey, look,
who would you rather be texting, Epstein or Trump?
Hey, you asking me?
I'm asking the people. I ain't asking you directly. I ain't trying to get you involved. I ain't trying to get you involved. I'm just asking the people.
I'm with Pacino, bro. We boycott y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's the boycott, man.
We got Almighty Lane in the building, man. We 1 minute to the end of the show.
Hey,
I'm gonna let my sister take off, man. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
All right.
I appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, we're gonna pop up over there in 1 second, man. Let me close him out right quick, man. We're a minute and a half to the end of the show, man. Thanks everybody that Thanks for everybody that came by and kicked it with us tonight, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow, dropping more news, more information, man. Did the hottest show on the internet. Don't nobody do it like we do it over here, man. Don't nobody do it like we do it over here, man. Everything I say can be checked. It can be fact checked. I want you to go fact check it. I want you to go get the information. Don't believe me. Believe your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Take out Twin.
I told God I have a hard time with patience, my board is full. It's a lot of moves that I done postponed cause of your book. They forgot about the queen, she has skills to capture rooks. So any peace protecting castles, a straight move they getting took. It ain't no allies. You can get your bishop, pope, pastor, or rabbi, but none of those prayers protect your flesh from your past life. Cause a night gets it jumping, L-shaped plans create they flat minds. Same meals they gotta take if I choose to go and get mine. I start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play, cause the queen is watching your thoughts. Sadly, we're here today cause these things, they escalate. A woman scorn is something that they underestimate. Don't involve your ego, we target to check they mates. That means I'll sacrifice all they pieces to make it safe. I need a new team, mine is playing both sides. Bad diagonal moves, why do demons wanna hide? In bishop type movements, we cut their corners, let them die. It's 64 squares and you can't check her up, no lies. Now start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings, they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play, cause the queen is watching your thoughts.